Hey guys, Kaguya here and welcome back everyone to another episode where today I'll be showing you the only path, as far as my knowledge goes, where you can partially avoid the civil war and stop the south and the west from rising up, and obviously stop the prick, also known as MacArthur, from cooing your ass. Hey, this is not really an in-depth plan on how to win, but you can copy some of the stuff that I'm doing. Usually I'm just building stuff in the west. I prefer not to build in Seattle nor Oregon, because in my previous test run both of them rebelled. Well, not rebelled, but like, you know, I lost cores on them due to an event. So just build up infrastructure in the west. It's far from the main battlefront, which will be in the north, so you can just build up infrastructure, pump out a lot of military factories in these fully maxed out states, and you'll be fine. When it comes to the violence in Harlan in West Virginia right here, you need to crack down on them, be very harsh. What you're gonna try to do in this early year is go balls out against the Cindies. We do not want them to be capable of gaining much leverage in these areas. You can see it right here. Support for the SPA control, low. And you know what? We want it to stay that way, so that we limit the amount of states that flip to them. I mean, like, honest to God, just having the South not succeed already makes them as powerful as possible. So you need to actually go out of your way to hinder them through many events. Your first activity is to introduce this bill and make sure that it passes, okay? I'm not going to repeat this for every single one of these focuses. Whenever you get one of these focuses done right here, it will give you two options: either weaken the south or weaken the Cindies in the north. What you're gonna do is that you will focus mainly on weakening the Cindies in the north. Sure, it's gonna give them a few factories, does not matter. You want to reduce the control that they have. Don't try to be friendly in Canada, because if you go and act all chummy with them, they will gain a bunch of support in certain states. Now, hey, listen, focus on this. It's very important. When you are very close to completing the build right here, this event is gonna pop up. Make sure to pledge support to the establishment senators. The first option. Don't try to be all funny and nice with either of these two options in the bottom. They are not worth it. With your first 100 political power, you are gonna go here. You're gonna hire the army maneuver, because speed is key to win against this godless commies. Especially in the early days of the war, you need to capture as much territory before it turns into a full-on trench warfare type of shit. The Siege of Harlan, never negotiate with these punks, make sure to whoop their asses. If you try to be softball with them, they will just keep on gaining land. Not good, not good at all. And thankfully the Harlan Rebellion has been quelled. The very important events will trigger very soon, once we have to nominate some candidates for the Republican Party, for the Farmer Labor Party, and for the Democratic Longest Party apparently. Okay, yeah, the Farmer Labor National Convention. We need to nominate Thomas over here. Okay, the Republican National Convention. Make sure that Bora is nominated no matter what. Don't get landed into the party, my amigo, or we kinda act it. Because, hey, let me show you something. When Bora becomes the president, you can relight the Western torch and be friendly and chummy with the Huey Long Dong and the Democratic senators in the south. It's just that the Kaiserreich, they've made it impossible for you to collab with the north and fight against the south. It got patched out as of 1.5, which kinda sucks, man. I love to have Olsen as my president, but he always falls into a coma after he is elected, and the Farmer Labor guys, the progressives, always collapse. Make sure to have Talmadge, I don't know his name, just pick him as the deputy for the Kingfish. A piece of advice: go to your troops. The Marines are ass, as you can see right here. The National Guard are even bigger ass, but this template right here is pretty decent to hold the front line with, and even works when it comes to fission, which is odd, but hey, you'll be fighting against militias, that's why it works so well, and so on. I'm gonna stop building infrastructure in these areas, and I'm gonna start building up in California, because I can. Who's gonna stop me, obviously? The 75th Congress. Make sure to pick up the Republicans this time around. Don't pick the Democrats, nor this last option. You're gonna ruin yourself. This is a very important event. Make sure to pick this right here. And Bora has been elected president, so good for us. We still need to wait until the 21st of January, until he assumes all of his roles. Then we can begin this focus right here and start our minigame. Okay, so we are approaching the negotiations. I'm going to pick the double gain for soft attack. I'm going to reduce Huey's defense by 1. Our first meeting with Mr. Long, we gain 2 soft attack or 1 hard attack. We obviously want the 2 soft attack. Hey, Kaguya from the future. Kinda messed up in this event in the current timeline. You're not meant to pick the soft attack option. In this event, the Southern Senator's Grumble, you are meant to take the choose hard attack because you will need it to defeat Huey Longdong. In the current timeline, I still managed to avert the civil war in the south, but I lose scores on Texas mainly. But you shall not do that. You will pick the too hard attack game because you will core the entirety of the south and you will be smarter than me. That's all. When it comes to the meeting with the Southern Senators, make sure now to pick the 4 soft attack. Since in that scenario you will utilize the hard attack on Huey Longdong, we have 2 of it, and you will utilize the soft attack on the Southern Senators. Finally, here it is. I have 6 soft attack, which is enough for me to knock out the Southern defense, but I cannot defeat Huey Longdong with only 2 hard attack. But if I offer him the presidency or at least my endorsement in the 1940 election, I will have him fully defeated, since I will have 2 hard attack against his 1 defense. And with that you will avoid the entirety of the south from rebelling against you or losing any cause. And we already succeeded in averting the south from rebelling, so we are fine and we are dandy. Well, obviously you're gonna be hit with a shit ton of horrible events that will reduce your stability, but from this point onward there is no need to worry. MacArthur is not gonna try to kill you. He's gonna be like, hey guys, sorry, it was just a prank, everything is fine. The president is still gonna run to the west. No need to panic, he will survive, and the only pack that will rebel from the US of A is gonna be the Cindies in the north. In the current timeline, as in at the start of the video, you will be seeing me fighting against the Cindies while I've lost my course on Texas and the Mississippi or Louisiana area. But it's not that bad. I still won anyways. It just made my own run harder. Does not mean that yours has to be even harder than mine. That's why I went out of my way to replay the entirety of the game and correct it for you guys. Back to the current timeline. But from here onward, we technically avoided the civil war. The video should be done right here, but I'm not gonna finish it until I've beaten the Cindies in the north. When it comes to your field marshal, pick whoever you want. Obviously I'm gonna get MacArthur because he's the best of the best, even though he tried to kill me just a few seconds ago. Come on, thank you very much. Now we are at war. We are gonna pick this army, put it on force attack, or rather on very aggressive, and we are gonna tell only these troops, the army that is under this guy right here, to attack. Let the militias hold. So annoying. I hate when I get pinned, by the way. The most annoying thing possible, because there's just so much land to gain, man, in the early days. I keep on raising militias, and I'm a moron. I should have gotten this buff over here, plus 75% attack. Pretty big. You know what annoys me a lot most of the time? It's these pesky royalist assholes over here that keep stealing my puppets and land away. They stole Panama with the canal, and they stole Hawaii as well. Take every opportunity to kill as many troops as possible, by encircling them, not by pushing them. Godless commies have too many troops, so we gotta pummel their cheeks now. Oddly enough, in this timeline, the Japanese help you a lot. Just kinda wholesome, since usually the US keeps on fighting against Japan over and over again. 98%, good, you stand back. And we completed another encirclement, which is good for us. Good for us, but not good for the enemy. Our first feat of aggression has been quelled. We succeeded in doing it. Inflicted 140,000 casualties while losing only 18k. We've done well. This is only the first stage. I'm gonna grab my entire militia army, or at least everything that I have, and I'm going to assign them under a massive ass battle line, which can cover everything. I'm not gonna be attacking with them, I just want them to hold, and I'm gonna keep raising militias left and right. If I see any assholes, I'm gonna make sure to pin them. Chicago usually is very heavily defended, so I'm gonna walk around it. Even though we're gonna cut their front line in half, it does not matter because they are still connected, thanks to the Great Lakes. Okay, another 2 divisions encircled. We are gonna still keep on hitting last stand. The more divisions that we kill, the better it's gonna be for us. I have a lead of 150,000 casualties between the 2 of us, man. And you are dead, my good sir. Farewell, you're not gonna be missed. It's very annoying when you are trying to make a breakthrough and some annoying son of a gun hits last stand on you. Only I am allowed to hit last stand, my good sir. Only I. And apparently my plans are all succeeding. Brother, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. But you see all of the troops over here? They are officially encircled. MacArthur is a logistic wizard, something that I need, and a fast planner. This battle is currently at 81%. Even if it gets reinforced by another division, I should be capable of breaking it. We got some volunteers from Austria, a bit too late, not like I care about them. But hey, we are going well with our dark country, so I'm happy. I just need to break this tile, man. Come on! Good job, I'm very proud of myself. Now we redirect our attention toward these pesky bastards. There's currently 30 troops encircled in here, By the way, I just counted them. Casualty-wise, they are currently at almost 400,000 dead. I did not even break 100,000 myself. And the pocket is dead, and they are 500,000, what the fuck? While I'm at 69, very nice. Yeah, we are breaking them very efficiently, if I may say so myself. I see around 15, no, 18 troops in just these 2 tiles alone. Brother, 50 troops. I straight up wiped 50 troops from the face of the earth. That's too damn brutal, bro. I'm gonna straight up be thrown into jail for breaking some sort of a war crime. But I'm just happy with my encirclement, my good sir, so what can I say? I'm a very happy camper right now. Almost 900,000 dead. Gonna put all of my fighters into the east coast, and I'm gonna go to 5 speed. I'm not gonna bother assigning my fleet nor my military factories, the run is almost done. And I did not even finish off my army branch of the focus tree. And what can I say, man? Time to end this war once and for all. Damn, we got some German support right at the end. Not like I needed it, bruh. 99%, 95,000 to their 921k. And GG, the war is over, and from here on onward, you can do whatever you want, my dear friend. You can build up your country. Obviously, the first thing you're gonna do is finish this side of the focus tree where you build up your country. I would advise you to rush forward here, gain the research slot. Do it right now, it's very important. You can take care of the Sindhis in the south, in Southern America. You can whoop the ass of the Entente, who's gonna stop you. These pricks kind of betrayed you by taking Hawaii and Panama from you. You can land into Europe, you can do whatever you so wish, you are a free human being. But this is where I'm gonna be leaving you, my dear friends, for I've succeeded in my endeavor of whooping ass and stomping feet. Hope you guys enjoyed today's content. Massive thank you to channel members for continuously supporting me. Please do consider becoming one, it helps me a lot, I genuinely mean it. But that's that, my dear friends. I hope you have a joyful day. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll be seeing you next time. So take care and goodbye. Farewell, bye bye.